Hello and welcome again to the Ultimate Racing League. We're bringing you round 4 from the Blue Moon Bay Speedway. This is the infield A circuit layout. So it's a combination of fast straight sections and some slow twisty sections, so it should be a real fun race. So sit back, relax and enjoy. Let's go straight to the starting grid. This is all based on the qualifying times that they would have put in beforehand. So on pole position we've got Sleepless Nights, we've got Broady in second, Too Fast for Use in third, Potsy in fourth, Dean in fifth, Dan in sixth, Ginger in seventh, Lee in eighth, Pablo in ninth and Angry Man in 10th. All the guys are running racing super softs. So without further ado, let's get straight back to the racing for you. Revs are up, lights are on, should be starting any second. And away we go, all off to a good start by the looks of it. All as it was as they head round to this first bend. All clean through there. Potsy in fifth. Just gets in front of Pablo losing it a little bit on the grass. Oh, Potsy's got he's lost it big time on the grass there. Oh, unlucky Potsy, gets himself at the back of the pack, but that was unlucky because he was right in the top 5 there for a second. And I think he just caught his back tyre on the grass and it brought him round, swung him across and hit him the opposite barrier, puts him at the back of the pack. So he's got a little bit of catching up to do now. I mean, fortunately, it was the first lap, so he's got plenty of time, but it's a bit unfortunate that really is what happens when you're in the pack. Things like that can happen. You just lose your, where the apexes are and your braking points. So, yeah, a bit unfortunate, but I'm sure Potsy will get himself back up with the rest of them. So, let's see what's happening at the front. So Sleepless Night still there. Pulling out a bit of a gap actually. Too Fast for Use. Oh, Broady's just hit Dean. Dean on the inside in fourth. I think what might have happened there was that they were getting each other's slip. Broady might have pulled out, or Dean had pulled out of Broady's slip. Broady didn't know he was there, and as he pulled out from Too Fast for Use to slip, he was there and he made contact. But yeah, it's a bit unfortunate that, but it's racing. They've got on with it and away we go. You just carry on. No one was penalised. It was not intentional, so it is what it is. Let's crack on. By the way, we've got 3 15-minute races for you tonight. So Ginger in 5th now. Ginger trying to get onto the back of these other 3 in front. Can he do it? Still early days. And we've got Lee, who's behind Ginger. Seems to be catching slightly. An Angry Man actually up into 7th, so well done Angry Man. In the Lexus. Comes hurtling round across the start and finish straight. Another lap ticked off. Dan in 8th in the GTR. But Pablo in 9th, and as you can see Potsy at the back there, but he's within touching distance now. So already he's made up quite a lot of time. So we'll keep an eye on that, you never know. Go back to the front and see how Sleepless Nights is getting on. Yeah, if anything, he's pulling away even more now. So Sleepless Nights there. Broady in second now, actually. So Broady's got himself. He's actually pulled away from Too Fast for You and Dean. Dean having a quick look up. No, not quite. Lock of the brakes. See the smoke come up there. So he locked his brakes. He went for the dive in the inside, but it wasn't really on. But he didn't hit each other, so good racing. Remains in 4th. So Too Fast for Use in 3rd, trying to catch up with Broady, who's pulled away a little bit. Broady having a look to see if he can catch up with Sleepless Nights, but Sleepless Nights really is pulling away now. Ginger is also not that far off this 3rd and 4th place. He's hunting down Dean quickly, and Lee's following him, so they're all getting in each other's slip along this fast section. And Angry Man not too far behind either, in 7th. Pablo in 8th. Potsy in 9th. In fact, Potsy has overtaken Dan now, so Dan's at the back. So Dan have an incident? Did he go off? I think he must have. Something must have happened because he's dropped back down to back to 10th. Sorry, I didn't see it, but clearly Pozzi has got himself back up to the 9th, and he's now chasing down Pablo in 8th. So let's just stick with this to see if Pozzi can get himself up into 8th position. Oh, both go a little bit wide onto the grass. More so for Pablo. Now as Pozzi got him as they come down here to this. Oh, Pablo's lost it. Big time lost it. Well, he was pivoting across. He's ghosted, fortunately, otherwise he would have taken out Dan and Pozzi, probably both of them. But yeah, he's completely lost it there. I think I'm not sure he's hit the barriers and then spun across, pivoted 360 degree and just hit the barrier the other side. So, and again, he's completely out of control. So I don't know if he's damaged the car. Probably damaged the car, I would have thought. Some mechanical failures going on there, I'd imagine, with them sort of big hits that he had. So that'd take a little bit of time for it to reset and he'll be back off again. But lost a lot of time and a lot of positions, back at the 10th and last position. So Dan in 9th. Pozzi has got himself back into 8th now, so well done Pozzi. Back up to the front, and Too Fast For You still in 3rd. Still trying to hunt down Brody, who's in 2nd, goes wide. Sleepless Nights really is pulling away here in 1st. Looks pretty comfortable there, I've got to say. Comes through, this is the twisty section I was talking about, slightly slow, obviously, twisty section, but lovely little track. Now you can put the hammer down, slight little lift as you come around this left-hander, and then full power when you're away and along the straights. So Sleepless Nights really pulling away Brody. He's not, certainly ain't gaining. Too Fast For You, he's definitely gaining on Brody, so we could be in for a humdinger by the time this race finishes. Because Dean is also not out of it. He's chasing down Too Fast For You. Remember, it's Too Fast For You and Dean who are challenging for the championship. So these two are the top dogs at the moment. Sleepless Nights not too far behind in 3rd, but these are the two that are challenging for the top 2 positions on the current standings as they are. We've got Ginger now being hunted down by Lee. So Ginger in 5th. Lee right up the back of him now in 6th. So can Lee stick with this? Can Lee get past Ginger? Oh, a bit wide there. No problem, no. They are actually catching Dean, so I think Dean must have had an issue and a problem. Perhaps he went off. So there's now these 3 cars battling for 4th, 5th and 6th place. So Lee still not giving up. Still hunting down Ginger. Ginger hunting down Dean. Now this should be fun as they hit the fast section now, the straight. Just getting each other's draft. It's, who can make the most of it? Lee's going to have the benefit of 2 draft, and in fact Dean pulls out wide. But yeah, you could have the benefit of 2 here. You'll certainly get Dean here, I would have thought, if he hasn't already. Looks like he's already pulled out. He has pulled out, so I think Lee might be getting it into 5th position. Still neck and neck as they head down to the first right-hander. No, Dean holds it, goes around the outside. Good driving. Ginger went a bit wide there. I think he might have just tapped the wall there. So Dean's on the back of him now. Ginger has got himself up in the 4th, of course, but he might just tap the wall a little bit there. So Dean really hunting Ginger down now. Lee just backed off a little bit from this battle. Certainly hasn't given up, he's just backed off a little bit. Dean having a look down the inside of Ginger, not there, tried that earlier. Goes for that sort of dive on the inside. It's all fair though, but Ginger see it coming, so he defended well. Ginger's still in 4th. It's a great battle this, guys. Keep this up. Lee enjoying every minute of it. Always a look. Goes a little bit wide. Oh, Dean hits the wall. Just hits the wall slightly, so this will give an advantage to Lee now. Can Lee get around the outside? No. Looks for the inside. No. So sticks right behind Dean, right up his bumper. Surely he'll get him in the draft now as he pulls out. By the time he gets down to this right-hander, he should... No, he's just not quick enough. Doesn't seem like it's quite quick enough against the GTR. Or has he? Oh, was there a little nudge there? I think there was a little nudge, but no, Lee just backed off, let him have it. Yeah, good racing. So Angry Man in 7th still. Well done to Angry Man. Good to see him out there. Let's hope he completes the race this week. So Potts still in 8th. Dan not that far behind in 9th. Then Pablo at the back still. After that horrendous off that he had. Still trying to catch up. I think he's a long way back, so I don't think he's going to have much chance unless some major disaster happens up front. He's all goes wide. No, he's not enjoying it out there tonight. Never mind. Let's go back to the front and see this gap that Sleepless Nights has got. Yeah, well, it's still a fairly large gap. Race seems to have settled a little bit now. Too fast for use. The gap back to him's about the same as it was. So yeah, that's all normal. So it looks like these are the top 3 as things stand at the moment in finishing. Ginger in 4th. So Ginger's pulled away from the Dean and Lee battle, but Lee is hounding Dean here. This is certainly the battle on the track at the moment. Lee really pushing. Oh, I think Dean went wide. Dean did go wide, so Lee's got through to 5th. Dean went wide there, got himself out and couldn't recover. Lee said, thank you very much, I'll have that. So Lee in 5th, Dean in 6th. Dean right back up behind Lee though, not giving up at all. And why should he? Dean really going to try and hang on to Lee now as they hit this far section. But he's going to hit the wall again. He's just clipped the wall again as Dean lost his momentum there. So that might be the momentum gone that he didn't need. He wanted to be right up the back of Lee coming along here, but he's too far back now. Have another go maybe next lap. Angry Man in 7th. Not too far off actually. So Angry Man doing well in 7th. We've got Potsy and Dan 8th and 9th respectively, sort of on their own races really. Then Pablo, yeah, it's a long way. Basically he's a length of the full straight back, so yeah, it's a long way back. Let's go back to that Ginger and that Lee and Dean battle. So Dean still trying to catch up with Lee after his little clip of the wall. Actually, Lee seems to be catching Ginger by the looks of it, unless that's just a camera angle, but he certainly seems like he's hunting down Ginger in 4th. Don't know whether we're going to have enough time in this first race for him to catch him and get into 4th, but you never know. Oh, Lee just brushes the ball as well. Now that might have helped Dean now this time. It's almost a reversal now. It was Dean who hit the wall before, Lee this time. So can Dean get into his slip? He is too far back, but if he can get himself right up behind him on this next lap, so that he's ready for this section next time round, he could win with a chance to pass him. Looks to go out wide, Dean, then cut back. There's a lot of camber on that bend as you go round to the right hand. So you've got the tendency with the car to slide outwards. Oh, now he really is up the back of him now, so Dean's got where he needs to be. He can just hold now behind Lee. Both wide, Dean particularly wide, even more than Lee, but still keeps the hammer down, the power on. But that hasn't helped him. We'll stick with this. No, I think, yeah, it's sort of pulled him back a little bit, Dean. He was right behind him, but slowed him down. They both clipped the wall. But actually, no, he has caught up, so Dean really has got back to it now. So can Dean get this momentum now? As long as he gets round here clean, which he has, they both have. Maybe still too far back. So, yeah, maybe still too far back, never mind. Let's see what's happening up front. The Ginger in 4th, Too Fast For You still in 3rd. So he's slowly catching Brody. But laps are running out, so I don't think he's going to get there unless Brody has a mistake. Having said that, Too Fast For You does look like he's got a lot more pace than what Brody has now as we come to the end of this race. So Too Fast For You is right up behind Yeah, he's right up behind Broady now. So, Too Fast for You's having a look to see if he can get himself into second. This would be some valuable points towards his championship tally. If he can get himself up to second, I mean, he's on some healthy points at the moment. Obviously, Dean Mackown in sixth. But if he can get himself into second, that's even more points, obviously. Right, he's in pole position, he's in a good position now. If he can stick where he is and they can go clean through here. Oh, they both just clipped it. Broady probably clipped it a bit more than what Too Fast for You did, but they both clipped the wall. But Too Fast for You will be looking now. Broady's gone down low. Too Fast for You just stuck up, stayed up high. So Broady thinking, well, I'll drop down here, get him out of my slip, which he did. But to be fair, a little bit. Oh, that's the camber I was talking about. As it hits that bump in the road, the cars can go past now. So it's a final lap. Let's have a look. Go back to the leader. So Sleepless Nights out in front. Let's head on to the final lap now of this first race. Remember, got 3 races here for you tonight. Little lock up of the brakes. Sleepless Nights. But really has been comfortable he's from pole position, so he's been out front since the beginning. He hasn't looked back. So it's been a great drive from Sleepless Nights. Comfortable, no dramas, no pressure. As comfortable as you can be. And that's really well raced by Sleepless Nights. And another good win for him. As he heads towards the finish line. So Sleepless Nights with the win. Congratulations to Sleepless Nights. Got Broady, who did stick to second place. He's managed to hold on with Too Fast for You in third. Ginger coming up to fourth. Well done, Ginger. Lee in fifth. Dean in sixth. Angry Man in seventh. So well done, Angry Man. Good to see you finish the race at last. Potsy in seventh. And Dan in eighth. So thanks for that. We're going to have race 2 coming up shortly. And so enjoy again.